Hey Jeff, I've got SeeingAI for reading text and things, but I think it's okay. I don't know, it's a bit hit and miss sometimes.
I use SeeingAI all of the time to determine what's in my medicine cabinet. For documents, I use SeeingAI for short text.
I use the document reader all the time. I'm not going to say it's as good as KNFV Reader because it's not. I did a test between reading my mail with it and with KNFV Reader, and I found KNFV Reader to be far more stable, but I still like the app. I use it a lot. I'm glad that's one of the tools in our toolbox.
For reading and stuff, I used to go to KNFV Reader all the time, but it just seems like Prismo Go and SeeingAI is so much easier that I tend to go to them more.
SeeingAI is my main go-to app, and I use that, the short text channel mostly. If I can't identify an item with that, I will switch to the product channel if it has a barcode. A lot of the apps like Brago and Polyvision and Identify, I've deleted most of those off of there because I can accomplish the same thing with SeeingAI.
Jeffrey, I see apps like Polyvision, Brago, Identify, of course the KNFV Reader. I think SeeingAI is becoming the main tool in the toolbox.
Welcome to Blind Abilities. I'm Jeff Thompson. I think last year one of the big benefits to the blindness community is the iOS app from Microsoft Accessibility team, SeeingAI. Had a chance to talk with them last year, and here's a little clip from that conversation.
We are working on a money identifier feature right now. We'll hopefully be releasing this in future. We want to be able to, if we have a Swiss Army knife, we want to make this tool as useful as possible. And users give us these ideas on what do they want in their daily lives. So based on that, prioritizing those ideas, we try to actively develop them. And currency was one of those features. So we are working on it actively.
Always thinking of new things, but nothing that we can discuss at the moment.
Well, it seems like the Microsoft Accessibility team wants to talk about it now because recently they had an upgrade that included the 4 additional channels of money reader, light detection, color detection, and handwriting detection. Now, these are pretty good. I did test out the light detection and I pointed it near the ceiling and the pitch got higher, and I pulled it away from there and it got lower. So, if you're walking down the road and you're trying this and the light keeps getting brighter, you might want to step out of the way because the car might hit you. Yeah, give it a shot, give it a try. Had a chance to listen to our friend Vermont Tom give a little demonstration of his experience with light detection.
Good morning, folks. I was playing around with the SeeingAI and with the light detector, and this is what I recorded on my Bookport Plus. Yeah, it's not ready for Carnegie Hall. I need to practice a little bit. Just putting my hand in front of the camera and doing that. And right now I'm sitting in my sunroom with the sun shining in.
Oh yes, a little bit of novelty with the app, and everyone's going to find different ways to use it, different ways to apply it, but it's there. The Swiss Army knife of apps for the blind, the SeeingAI. I would really suggest people to use that short text. If you got a pile of mail in front of you, just whoop, 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 you could just knock it out real quick. You know exactly what's going on.
Hold up. What's this? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Dude, it's doing something quick.
Oh. Whatever.
And it reads real well. The documentation is good, and this does not exclude the KNFV Reader, because I think if you're in school and you're using OCR, I think the KNFV Reader is a more robust type of application with more features, more options that you can do to save and everything else and manipulate the stuff. But SeeingAI has really come into that the quickness to pull your app out and just bang, there you go. So one of the things that you're going to notice is that when you open it up, you're going to have channels on there. It's going to start out with
short text, adjustable, Tom Hoon at Comcast, WW4BL splay legs on a stool. Ollie Dave, the holes are not 4 periods.
Now that's on my computer screen, so I'm going to flick up from here.
Document, left edge not visible.
So it's looking for a document.
Left edge not visible.
Single finger swipe up again.
Product.
And this is product where you get the UPC code on something. So it's looking for it, and you can hear those beeps like that. So I have a product right now and just put it in front of it, look for it, seek it out. Okay,
Processing. Duracell copper top alkaline batteries AA, 36pk.
There you go.
More info, button. Duracell copper top alkaline batteries AA, 36pk. Heading level 2. Duralock Power Preserve technology gives you a 5-year guarantee in storage. Duracell is the one trusted brand of parents, pharmacists, first responders, dependable, long-lasting power for remotes.
Now this can be a contentious area. Reading the barcode. There's 6 sides to a box, 2 sides per package. SeeingAI has built in the apparatus that beeps faster as it realizes that you're getting close to the barcode. One trick that has been noted is once you got it and it's beeping fast, is move the camera further away at that point. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people experience problems. And now here's a couple listeners sharing their experience with the SeeingAI product channel.
I struggle to get it to work on any item. I tried to use it on a 12-pack of soda earlier because I wanted to know the difference between regular Coke and Sprite Zero because the regular Coke belongs to someone else. Ended up having to use something else to identify it. And I have read the documentation in the app. It says that when you're close to the barcode, it will begin beeping rapidly, and that you should hold steady and it will find the barcode and take the picture. But that's not what mine does. It just will beep and beep and beep, and sometimes it will do nothing. I'm sure that not everything is in the database, but I would think that a Coke product would be. And so I thought, well, I'll try it. Couldn't ever get it to identify. I went on all sides of the 12-pack, top, bottom, side, end, and could not get it to locate the barcode. I'm guessing it's a work in progress, and like anything else, it will improve.
I have been experimenting with SeeingAI, and I have been able to read a couple of things with the product channel reading barcodes. I recently went to the store and bought a small jar of Jif Extra Crunchy Peanut Butter, which is my favorite. I was able to read that. Also, I was able to identify a can of Progresso Classic Potato, Broccoli, and Cheese Soup, which I had stashed away. However, I had an interesting experience with a bag of brown rice. I could see where the barcode was, but the thing just kept beeping and beeping and beeping, and it never would read the brown rice. And I had a similar experience with a loaf of bread. I could tell there was a barcode on there, but it wouldn't identify the bread. And I wondered if anyone else has had experiences like that with products where it sees the barcode, but you can hold it over that thing for a minute and it would just beep real fast, but it never would process the information. Just like to hear some thoughts on that.
Yes, trying to find the barcode on the package or the box, that's always seems the problem. But when you are getting the repeated fast beeps, it seems like you should be close. At that point, try the helpful hint that people have suggested of backing your camera away from it. Take your iPhone and then move back during the beeping. If you're at 9 inches, move back to 12, 15, 18, and see what happens at that point. In other words, when you get that fast beeping, hold it there for a second and just pull it back while it's beeping. One of the big things to remember is as soon as you flick up or down and move from channel to channel, they're active. It's live. It's going to read. It's going to check the color. It's going to check for light. It's processing. So this is live. For example, flipping to the currency channel, it's live. It's ready to go. No need to do anything more. I just got 2 bills laying down here and boom, there I go.
Channel, currency preview. $1 US. $100 US.
Yeah, come in.
Hey, Jeff. Can I borrow $1?
Sure, here.
Thanks.
And now I can just verify that I gave her the $1.
$1 US.
Ruh-roh. Lori? Yeah, autonomous cars. So let's move into the scene detection.
Scene preview. Take picture. Button. Take picture. Processing. Probably a palm tree in front of a computer.
Okay, I don't have a palm tree in front of a computer, but that is a fig-type plant in front of the windows. Windows, PCs, I get it.
Take picture, button. Processing. Person smiling for the camera.
Yeah, I turned it around for a selfie right there. Now, that would be kind of scary if all of a sudden you did take a picture and like two men, one with machete and chains. I'm glad Stephen King doesn't invent these things.
Share button. Save photo.
And it's nice that they have the integration to share and save these photos.
Color preview.
Now
Brown.
remember, it fires up right away.
Black.
Okay, here's my shirt.
Pink. Red. Pink. Red.
It's a red shirt.
Yellow and greenish brown.
Being that it's continuous, I'm
Gray.
just going to move this around to my desk, my wall,
Brown.
my ceiling, just any
Gray.
place.
Brown. Gray. Brownish green. Brown.
And a lot of people say that it depends on the lighting, but I've noticed with a lot of color identification, they are what they are.
Handwriting preview.
Now for this, I just took out a ballpoint pen and a piece of paper and wrote a word on it.
Take picture button. Processing. Hello.
Well, I thought that was impressive, so I decided to write a little bit smaller and finish out a more of a written thought.
Take picture button. Processing. Hello. My handwriting sucks.
I gotta admit, that's pretty impressive. Not my handwriting, but it did decipher it.
Channel. Light.
Now, once again, this is one of those channels that just comes on and it's on. I brought it up to my computer screen, then I brought it down, I put it under my desk. That's that low sound that you hear. Then I just brought it up again and put it into the room.
Person.
Now, this is where you would identify a person. You do a picture of their face, like how
Jeff
pointed
Thompson
at me.
near zero faces. Jeff Thompson, 0 faces. Jeff Thompson near center 1 foot away.
And if I'm
0
off center,
faces. Jeff Thompson near right edge 2 feet away. 0 faces.
so you'll be able to center it by using that feature, the person feature, which is great for taking photographs and identifying people. And the way you do that, you go into settings and there's an option where you can actually facial recognition. So you'll take a picture of a person. It'll have you take 3 pictures of a person so it can clearly identify them. And you go around the room, it'll pick out those people that are in the photograph.
Menu button. Face recognition button. Face recognition.
And there's a list of previously recognized people.
Recognizable people. Jeff Thompson. Add.
And of course, you can add more people. So I'm going to try a little experiment. I'm in the studio right now, and I'm wearing headphones. So I'm going to see if it would differentiate between Jeff Thompson and Jeff in studio.
Button. Take picture button.
As I mentioned, this process will take 3 pictures.
One face near bottom. One face near bottom right 1 foot. One face near center 1 foot away. Take picture. Dimmed. Take picture button.
Actually,
Take
right
picture,
now I'm
dimmed.
taking
Take
3
picture,
different
button.
pictures.
Take picture. Dimmed. Text field is editing. Enter person's name. Word mode. Insertion point at start.
Jeff in studio.
Insert text field is editing. Jeff in studio. Word mode done. Back button.
Now I can swipe down and see the people I've identified in pictures previously and the addition of the new one, Jeff in studio.
Jeff Thompson. Lori. Jeff in studio. Back button.
Now here's the test. I'm going to take the headphones off to see if that made a difference. Is it really recognizing the shape of my head or anything, or facial identification? Will it say Jeff Thompson, or will it say Jeff in studio? Because the previous one of Jeff Thompson is just me without the headphones on. The one I just took has the headphones on.
Back. Channel. Handwriting preview. Color preview. Scene preview. Currency preview. Person.
And I'll just turn the phone around and scan past my head.
Jeff in studio near left. Jeff in studio near center 1 foot away.
Well, there you have it. It recognizes the facial features, not necessarily if you're wearing Mickey Mouse ears or not. Another great feature you'll find up in the upper right-hand corner once you're inside a channel is a quick help, and that'll give you information particular to the channel that you're on. And this quick help comes from the handwriting channel.
Quick help button. This experimental channel allows you to recognize handwritten text. Note that this channel requires the text to be the right way up. Recognition accuracy will vary based on handwriting style, which can vary greatly from individual to individual. Please send us your feedback to help us improve it.
So if you have any questions on one of the channels that you happen to be in, go up in the upper right-hand corner. You'll find the quick help there, and it'll give you some information, some tips and tricks that'll help you get through that channel more and make it more usable for yourself. So that's the Seeing AI app. Remember to go from channel to channel. It's a single finger flick up or down, moves you right to left across the options that you have for channels to pick from.
Channel. Short text. Document. Product. Person. Currency preview. Scene preview. Color preview. Light.
The other thing that you can do is you can use the 3D touch. Say you're on the Seeing AI icon on your home screen. If you've moved it to your home screen or wherever you find it, do a 3D touch on that, a hard push, and it'll have options there where you can actually have 4 of your favorite options: short text, product, document, color identification, or light detection, or whatever one you want to put up there, and you have an option there. So if you go into your settings, you can set that up to pick which ones that you want to show up when you do the hard push. Just highlight the Seeing AI icon by swiping to it.
Seeing AI.
And with a single finger hard push on the screen,
Seeing AI.
a menu pops up with the preset channels for you to choose from.
Short text button. Document button. Product button. Scene button. Share Seeing AI button.
I'll just single finger double tap on short text.
Short text button. Short text.
The Seeing AI app opens right to this channel and it's ready to go. And it actually starts going. I'm just holding this up to my screen.
2017 highlight Seeing AI Worker 2 Ahmed. -3, -23 dB, -23 dB, -20, -13, -6. Cancel. Gain. Level. -60. Gain.
And you can set up your own configuration just by going to settings.
Seeing AI. Settings button. Configure 3D touch shortcuts button. Configure shortcuts heading.
And swiping from left to right.
Short text. Reorder short text button. Document. Reorder document button. Product. Reorder product button.
And if you want to reorder this list, you go to the reorder button, double tap and hold with a single finger and slide it up or down and drop it where you want it. Now to actually put a channel into the active list, you actually have to remove one from this top list of 4 first.
Scene. Reorder scene button. These are the shortcuts currently available on the home screen. Press hard on the Seeing AI icon on the home screen and select an item to jump directly to that channel. iOS limits the number of shortcuts on the home screen to 4.
And just below all this, you'll find the rest of the channels that you have an option of putting up into the top. But remember, you have to remove one of them first.
Available shortcuts. Heading. Insert color button. 1 of 5. Color. Insert currency button. 2 of currency. Insert handwriting button. 3 of 5. Handwriting. Insert light button. 4 of 5. Light. Insert person button. 5 of 5. Person.
That's on an iOS device that does have the hard touch where you press harder on the screen, which is known as the 3D touch. So that's a little bit about the Seeing AI app from Microsoft, free in the App Store. Check it out. And be sure to check out our other shows, the TBI Toolbox, That Blind Tech Show, coming with Nick D'Ambrosio via News. And a big thank you to Chichao for his beautiful music. That's El Chichao on Twitter. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed. And until next time, bye-bye.
When we share
what we see through each other's eyes, we can then begin to bridge the gap between the limited expectations and the reality
of blind abilities.
The realities of blind abilities.
For more podcasts with a blindness perspective, check us out on the web at www.blindabilities.com, on Twitter at blindabilities. Download our app from the App Store, blindabilities, that's 2 words, or send us an email at info@blindabilities.com. Thanks for listening.